Hello there. We interrupt a regular program of whatever. For example, Trump destroying the world, which is what the media focuses on. It's interesting to see such a madman there because I think it will show people that the system is maybe slightly insane. The latest numbers are 45% of opposition against Trump in the majority. 45% are for him and 10% are undecided. It's a nice split, right? It's only bound to go down, I guess, the approval rating. So here's some new AI. I made a nice game, but first I'll show you the competition. For example, there's a very, very fat book, 455 pages. It's called Reinforcement Learning. I can put the link somewhere, I'm sure. But the question is, do you really want to read this, and can you? Would you even understand this? Here's some random page, and these are the formulas you have to deal with. Try even pronouncing this. Sigma? I forgot. What does it mean? It's really complicated. Really, really, really complicated. I studied math for at least 3 or 4 semesters, and this still annoys me and bores me and scares me, and I don't like this. I'm not even sure if there's much of a point in this. Because what are they solving? They call it the K-armed bandit problem. Be prepared, it's something very generic. Consider the following learning problem. You are faced repeatedly with a choice among K different options or actions. Very generic right there. After each choice you receive a numerical reward, like dollars or something, or sweets, chosen from a stationary probability distribution that depends on the action you selected. The objective is to maximize the expected total reward over some time period. For example, over 1000 action selections or time steps. So we have no clear idea what this K-armed bandit really is. Is it any real-world problem? You know, the stationary probability distribution. So it means one of the arms yields success 50% of the time and 133 of the time, 33% something. Is that an interesting problem? And if it is, we can solve this easily. Just put yourself in this position. I mean, if you have 10 arms and you try each of them 10 times and see which one is promising at all. You know, if one of them scores right all the time, you try this one more. If one of them yields no score, then or if none of them yielding scores, you try them all again. There are many creative solutions for this, but they tackle this mathematically, and this is such an underspecified problem, really. I'm not happy with that problem description as the first step. Who wrote this book? You can look it up yourself, I don't show you, forget this. I propose a concrete, understandable, fun, interactive, graphical, solvable, useful AI approach. And I made a game. Recall the first game, it was this one. You just had to click on a red box. And it was solved with a simple AI. A few lines of code. This game is more interesting. I don't show you how to start JavaX again, but if you have it, then you can just click up there. And this is the nice little game. Click on the highest number. It shows a number of numbers. It shows 5 different numbers in a fancy font. The font is downloaded automatically, by the way. Some TrueType font. This works on Windows and Linux and macOS. It should anyway. So you can play this game yourself. Click on the highest number. Bop. Got it right. 1 of 1. Clicking wrong. I get 1 of 2. Try again. Still wrong. And I have 2 of 4 points now. Or if I'm bored, I can let the AI do this. We have 2 AIs here. Test AI clicks a random point and it has 16 of 1000 points. Simulation is very fast, even though we make 1000 of these images. Java is fast, actually. Take this, people. Java is not slow anymore. The second AI is called error AI, and it just drove an exception. You conveniently get the console here. You can check the exception, null pointer exception. There it is. Here's the source code, and it's so easy to add your own solution here. So easy. This is sort of the API game for AI class. You get the image and you can submit a point where you want to click, and the actual solution is returned then after you submitted yours. So you cannot cheat, but you can learn for the next one. An AI base class, and you just need to implement one method which is called go. Here are our two AIs, test AI here. Submit a random point within the image bounds. Don't look at the result here. It learns nothing, it just clicks somewhere, and the error AI throws an exception. You are allowed to throw exceptions, you just get no points for the round. You can try again then. So you can be pretty loose there. If you throw an exception sometimes, you still score. Here's the main game, all the code. The graphics stuff is so short. You don't have to look at this if you don't want to. You can change some parameters, the size of the image, the font, anything like that. So if you want to submit your own solution, you just click on duplicate. And you put your AI here. And you can see if you found a solution. This is unsolved. Put it here, as always. This is unsolved. There's no program in the world that solves this yet. So you really will have to look at some solutions and then recognize the shapes of the numbers and find the largest number. And this is a task that is actually useful, unlike some other competitions and stuff that programmers are always invited to do, that often lead to nothing. These robot wars where virtual robot armies fight against each other. It's a challenging problem, I'm sure, but what does it lead to? This leads to actual text recognition in a fun way with very portable code, Java code. Even works on Android. I hope you like this. I made more stuff. Even I made a nice image viewer that can do porn images or other images, whatever you want. It has like 34 lines, I think. I can show you more of this next time. And yeah, 34 lines, including our 2 lines of boilerplate code, which is this here. The image viewer is great, actually. It's really good. You can have a file name as a parameter or just start it, and it allows you to choose a file. You can navigate with left and right. You can make it zoom to different levels. And this is the whole code. This almost totally replaces the built-in image viewers in, for example, Linux. This Peppermint Linux here. Or the Windows viewer. This has almost the same functionality. 1 or 2 things missing. And you can extend it too. I mean, look at how easy this is. Add some function keys. If you don't want A or a W as a hotkey, put something else here. Make your own program. 34 lines. Yeah, this is an interesting year, I have to say. I seem to get richer now. Trump is destroying the world. Maybe stuff happens. I hope to hear from you. Let's program something.